In our English studies lesson today, we have another important topic to look at, and that is conjunctions. I repeat, conjunctions. It is spelled CONJUNCTIONS, conjunctions. But before we go to look at what conjunctions are, let's have the correction to our previous homework. You were asked to group some words under masculine, feminine, common, or neuter gender. So, we have it here. Under masculine gender, we have master, bachelor, uncle, hero. They are all under the masculine gender. Going to the feminine gender, we have hostess, princess, you, and queen. Under the common gender, that is the gender that is for both male and female, masculine and feminine, we have visitor and singer. And in our neuter gender, we have window, tree cup, tree, bucket, table, bed, and cup. Did you get all correctly? Then you deserve a chair. Now to the learning objective for this lesson. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to define conjunctions, identify conjunctions, and the introduction now. What are conjunctions? Conjunctions are words that link or join other words, phrases, or sentences together. I take that again. Conjunctions are words that link or join other words, phrases, or sentences together. We also call conjunctions linkers. We call conjunctions what? Linkers. They are also called linkers because they link phrases or sentences together. Let's move on. Classes of conjunction. Classes of conjunction. There are two main classes of conjunctions, and these are subordinate conjunctions and coordinate conjunctions. We have two main classes of conjunctions, the subordinate conjunctions and the coordinate conjunctions. But for this lesson, we will be focusing on the subordinate conjunction. This is what you are going to focus on today. Let's move on. Subordinate conjunctions. These are conjunctions which connect a subordinate clause to the main clause. Subordinate conjunctions are conjunctions or linkers that connect a subordinate clause to the main clause. They are divided into the following groups. We have conjunctions of time, which are words such as after, as soon as, before, until, when, whenever, why, while, now, that. All these words are examples of conjunctions of time because they deal with timing. Let me take this again. I said subordinate junctions are divided into groups. The first one is conjunction of time. And I gave you examples of words that has to do with timing. And those words are words like after, as soon as, before, until, when, whenever, while, now, and that. Let's have examples of conjunctions of time. I arrived after he had left. I arrived after he had left. What is the conjunction here? After. This is the conjunction here. After he had left. It's linked to it's linked the sentences together. I arrived. He had left. The conjunction there, which is a conjunction of time, is after. The second one, they switched to LTV8. They switched to LTV8 as soon as it was the time for the classroom in your home. They switched to LTV8 when? We are talking about timing now. When? As soon as it was the time for the classroom in your home. You need to call me before you visit me. You need to call me when? Before you visit me. Another example is, she was very beautiful when she was a baby. She was very beautiful when? That was when she was a baby. So the conjunction of time here is when. I believe you're following me. Well done. The second type is the conjunctions of cause or reason. Conjunctions of cause or reason. And for this we use words like because, for, as, since, lest, and so on. Let's have examples of conjunctions of cause or reason. He came here because he wanted me to help him. He came here because he wanted me to help him. Now, what is the linking word or the conjunction in this sentence? It is, I can't hear you. Yeah, because. It is because. That is the conjunction of cause or reason in that sentence. She stayed at home as she had no place to go. Why did she stay at home? She stayed at home as she had no place to go. So the conjunction of cause or reason there is as. She must be there since her husband is not around. She must be there since her husband is not around. The conjunction of cause or reason is since. He ran away lest he should be seen. He ran away lest he should be seen. Why did he run away? Because he didn't want to be seen. So the conjunction of cause or reason there is lest. Then we're looking at the third one now, the third type. That is the conjunctions of place. Conjunctions of place. And under this, we use words like where or wherever. I repeat that. We use words like where or wherever. Now, let's have examples. Keep the bag where you can see it. Keep the bag where you can see it. The conjunction of place here is where. And the next one, I will go with you wherever you are going. What is the conjunction of place there? Again, wherever. Good job, you. The fourth type of conjunction under subordinate conjunction is conjunction of purpose. And under this, we use expressions like in case, in order that, so that, and that. Let's look at examples of conjunctions of purpose. Take your umbrella with you in case it rains. Take your umbrella with you in case it rains. What is the conjunction of purpose here? In case. They left early in order that they may meet him at home. They left early in order that they may meet him at home. What is the conjunction of purpose here? In order that. You can see it has been color coded. In order that they may meet him at home. I taught him a lesson so that he will change his behavior. I taught him a lesson so that he will change his behavior. The conjunction of purpose there is so that. Bring it closer that I may see it better. Bring it closer that I may see it closer. The conjunction of purpose there is that. Now it's activity time. Please fill the gaps with the most suitable conjunctions. I found the book dash you had left the house. We're going to do this together. I found the book dash you had left the house. Since, because, as, after. What is the correct answer? After. I found the book after you had left the house. She went to the stream, dash all the warnings she was given. Because, although, despite, before. What is the answer? Despite. She went to the stream despite all the warnings she was given. I often make mistakes, dash speaking French. I often make mistakes, dash speaking French. If, when, before, why. What is the correct answer to that? The correct option is when. I often make mistakes when speaking French. She couldn't walk so fast as the others, dash of a bad leg. The options are because, as, despite, and though. The correct answer is what? Because she couldn't walk so fast as the others because of a bad leg. Dash it was a difficult sum, I solved it. Dash it was a difficult sum, I solved it. The option though, even, since, provide that. The answer is though. Though it was a difficult sum, I solved it. How many of you got everything correctly? Then you should be celebrated with a cheer. Now this is your homework. You are to fill in the gaps with the most suitable conjunctions. 1. She promised to go, dash, you two will go. You have the options there, unless, provided that, wherever, so that. 2. I had broken my glasses. I couldn't see what was happening. I had broken my glasses, dash. I couldn't see what was happening. But, because, so, before. Which of the options will be the correct conjunction? Number 3. We were coming to see you, dash it rained. We were coming to see you, dash it rained. After, in case, besides, but. Number 4. We were all surprised when we saw the house dash he had lived. Where? Both. After. Yet. And the last one, Mrs. Kende was happy dash her husband returned from London. While, when, in case, whereas. Please make sure you do your homework. And when you're submitting, please write your name, your school, your class, and your local government. If you're outside Lagos State, please indicate your state. We've come to the end of the English Studies lesson for today. I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and I hope you are able to learn more about conjunctions. Please let me hand you over now to the mathematician for the mathematics lesson. Well done, children.